Fala galera, tudo bem com vocês? Underlife aqui trazendo pra vocês um vídeo novo, né, com um jogo diferente, Genshin Impact. Dessa vez eu vou trazer a história, né, em partes, claro, muito emocionante, uma saga do arco de Inazuma, né, a nova cidade lançada no Genshin, atrás da minha irmã, né. E o nosso objetivo vai ser tirar as contas com a Shogun Raider. Só fazer um corte aqui. Pronto, estamos chegando aqui. Enfim, a gente quer tirar mais informações, óbvio, da nossa irmã, né? Que a gente descobriu que essa vadia tá com a galera do abismo e a gente quer saber por quê. E a gente vai tirar então satisfação com a Arconte do Electro Raiden, Raiden Shogun, a Shogun Raiden. Enfim, vamos chegando aqui no barco da Beidou, que aliás, que barco grande, hein? Opa, parece que tá tendo uma gritaria aí. Você, o viajante, o que você está fazendo aqui? Oh, você veio procurar pela chefe? Tá. Alguém vem aqui, leva esse bagunceiro. Ei, carai. Tá tirando esse baitola aqui. Tá se achando demais esse viadinho, hein? Eu quero ir pra Inazuma. A respeito disso, você deveria falar com a Beidou, ela tá no navio. Ultimamente, ela tá o tempo todo pensando, devido à ordem da Beidou, nosso barco tá ancorado e isso criou atrasos. Quer que eu compensar? Vai procurar o navio que precisa de ajuda. Ah, mano, não. Mano, você faz tudo até no navio dos outros. Moleque, não, mano, esse jogo aqui não é em busca da minha irmã, não, mano. Esse jogo aqui é o empregado perfeito, na moral. Tá, quem a gente vai ver então? Mano, eu vou fazer um corte, tá, pessoal? Porque como é muita coisa, eu não sei. Mas relaxa, assim que chegar a parte importante da história, eu boto. Acho que deve ser só tipo coisinhas assim pra dar pros caras, pra depois continuar. Vou dar um corte aqui e já volto. Voltamos, eu já fiz umas ajudas aqui, já quebrei o galho de alguns aqui. Tá. Tá chato. Tá, beleza então. Eu acho que falta faltou aquela criança lá só. Acho que só falta essa criança aqui. Quando que finalmente eu vou poder sair do navio? Ah, você é aquele que entrou a bordo, certo? Eu ouvi o tio gritando contigo. Relaxa, boa pessoa, oportunidade, blá. Você ainda pode ir à cidade? Encontre alguns bagulho. Obrigado, fico agradecido. Tá, então vamos pegar o bagulho aqui pra criança. Ou será que eu já tenho? Não sei, peraí, vou de novo. Conseguiu as conchas? Sim. Ah, obrigado. A tia Xing Ling. Aí, pronto, tá. Tá, já resolvemos aqui com a criança. Tá. Shang. Shang. Tá, então você de fato saiu por aí, eu tenho um trabalho pra você. Ah, não me diga que você tem um trabalho pra mim. Ah, que legal, mano. Aí,
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatuian Osile, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing, it's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of...
Ih, fudeu, ó o poeta aí, Ai, fudeu, mano, o poeta falando, vai calar a boca agora.
The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet.
Moleque,
You're
esse
not
aí é de
far
humanas,
off,
com
but
certeza.
they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge
Mano,
it with
alguém
a
cria uma
line or two
página
of
aí de
poetry?
filosofia com as frases desse maluco aí.
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are 2 important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You...
Mano, a gente só queria ir pra Inazuma, nós vai ter que espancar a gente
Well,
no
why didn't you
torneio.
say so?
Tá, mas
Inazuma?
vamos.
No
Se der pra ir
sweat.
pra Inazuma.
In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless vision, or a ticket to...
You just want him to take part in your tournament.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Go on, get yourself to Guyun and sign up already. I've already fixed up the arena. You can't miss it.
Martial arts tournaments always remind me of the duels they have back in Inazuma. But when the combatants are obliged to exercise restraint, it is unlikely they will ever display their true potential.
Beleza, então. Então vamos participar desse torneio aí, né? Conseguir ir logo pra Inazuma. E será que vai ter gente forte? Vou dar um corte aqui rapidão. Voltamos aqui, desculpa que tinha acontecido um problema aqui em casa. Deixa eu ver aqui no mapa. É, vou ter que dar uma nadadinha. Provavelmente vou ter que fazer ponte caia. É, vou ter que ir fazer ponte caia. Beleza, vamos lá então. É aqui mesmo, tá bom. Ok, pessoal, eu vou fazer a ponte caia aqui e daqui a pouco eu volto, tá bom? Vou fazer esse corte aqui só enquanto eu tô indo lá. Voltamos. E agora
Before we
chegamos aqui
sign
no
up,
turno.
let's see who the other competitors are.
Vamos conhecer aí a
They said
rapaziada.
that they had to be renowned fighters.
Ó, já tô vendo o tio. O tio Ian.
Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them.
Ah, tô de boa, que aqui nós tem controle da situação, tá bom? Eu só, sei lá, derrotei o Deus do Vórtice, mas eu acho que isso é o suficiente.
Are you a...
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit.
Uh-huh. Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out.
Real ou fake? Ele tem porte forte. Mas sei lá.
I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us. I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them. And hand them over to them.
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work. Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
Beleza, então, vamos lá ver os outros competidores. Ai, meu Deus do céu, mano. Jamais subestimando, né?
Hi there! Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself, anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no...
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still...
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Lingshan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
See you in the arena.
Ai, ai. Tá ok, aí fica um soninho agora. Mas eu vou acabar só essas partes aqui, daqui a pouco a gente faz a parte 2. Bora agora falar com esse cara estiloso aqui.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too? If so, seems I found myself another...
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially.
Pô, mano, que bom
In
pra
most
ti, velho.
people's
Eu
eyes,
sou só
I am
esforçado mesmo,
already
talentoso
the
nem
very
um pouco.
embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me, so they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever, I seem to have gained another fan. Don't let my aura overwhelm you, though. You'll need your wits about you today. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Cara, eu só sei que eu sou mais forte. Apenas.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average. Seems...
Valeu, Paimon, valeu. Tamo
Jinx a
junto.
village arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name?
I am the boss.
Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Pois é, rapaziada. O papai chegou. O papai chegou. Aí, brincadeira.
I have to ask, aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god? Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osial, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah! Also, don't forget to mention that the previous battles include, but are not limited to, Storm Terror Devalin and Fatui Harbinger Child.
Whoa!
Não precisava explanar,
Might
né,
as well
Paimon?
declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
É pela
I
minha irmã,
see.
cara. Tudo pela minha
So,
irmãzinha.
I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then. Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings.
Compreensível. Tudo bem,
In
tudo
any
bem.
case, looking at the competition,
É isso aí. Quer dizer, não vou falar que vai ser fácil porque eu não sei os lutadores, mas eu consigo.
Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Estou pronto!
Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Bem, pessoal,
Our next
rapidamente eu vou fazer a
competitor
parte
is
2,
seen
tá
by
bom?
many
Muito
as
obrigado
the-
por ter assistido até aqui. Compartilha, deixa o like.